Sydney has been anticipating its new CBD light rail, but the project has turned into a political train wreck. It is so far behind schedule that neither the state government nor the Spanish construction company Acciona have any idea when it will be completed. Acciona claims that it was deceived about how much work was involved, and that's why progress has been slow. The Transport Minister in the state has suggested the Spanish siesta work ethic is the problem. Either way, the fight is now in the courts. Acciona has launched proceedings today for $1.2 billion in damages. Peter Lloyd reports from the heart of the CBD, Martin Place.
The jackhammering and the hard yak you can hear nearby is not coming from the light rail project. Today, workers have downed tools. The only heavy lifting around here is being done by corporate lawyers in the lofty heights of the Supreme Court.
Acciona is the company building this hugely controversial 12-kilometre tram line. The contract with the government forbids it from speaking in public, but the statement of claim for compensation reads like an episode of Utopia. Acciona claims it was told electricity provider Ausgrid had agreed to treatment of its utilities under the road, only to find that Ausgrid had other ideas, and the result was time and cost overruns. The company says it would never have signed on for the project had it known Ausgrid's true position. Scandal, says opposition leader Luke Foley.
This is not a stuff-up, it's a scandal brought to us by the Premier herself. This is her pet project. It's been characterised by deceit, waste and incompetence.
The Transport Minister in New South Wales is Andrew Constance, and he sees a different kind of scandal.
The New South Wales taxpayer is not going to be fleeced by anybody. Let me be clear. Get on with the job. We have a contract with Alltrack. Their Spanish builder needs to adhere to the contract that's in place. We're not going to get fleeced by anyone. We're an angry customer at this point in time.
For more years than originally predicted, the enduring image of the main street of the country's biggest city has been dusty no-go zone, cyclone fences and the unsightly piles of light rail building equipment. The entire 12-kilometre route should have been completed by now. As things stand, no one knows when the job will finally be done.
The project was approved originally when the Premier was the Transport Minister, and Gladys Berejiklian reckons Acciona is trying to welsh on a deal. She doesn't accept the project is that far behind schedule.
We have many major projects on the go, which I'm incredibly proud of. I expect all of them to be delivered as efficiently as possible.
Tell that to Linda, the florist at Martin Place, right in front of the building site.
You get a headache sometimes. You have to be very careful when you're on the phone because you don't want to get like an address mistaken or something like that, because if not, then customers not happy.
Has that happened to you?
Twice.
And we, who moved here from mainland China 2 years ago.
I actually think it takes really long time because before they already told the news that it's already done in the CBD, but it's still doing. So yeah, just hope it speeds down really quick so I can use a new transport system. Yeah.
Do you know what's happened today? That the company building it wants $1 billion from the government because they say they were falsely led into building something that wasn't easy. They have to dig up more stuff than they expected.
So it's going to take more money.
And more time. Do you think in your native mainland China that it would take this long to build?
For China, usually not so long. Usually it should be done within several months.
The New South Wales government has hoisted banners on the light rail site declaring we're building tomorrow's Sydney. But Sydney siders and visitors will have to wait a few more tomorrows than they bargained for.
Peter Lloyd reporting from the Sydney CBD.